From an alleged affair to remember.
To an accusation you'll never forget.
Virtual reality. Hi, I'm Danny.
And I'm Evan.
And I gotta say, summer's in full swing because it is the thirstiest week in all of Housewives history, maybe because Dana Wilkey is back on the scene, Evan.
Oh my God, yes, she is. And she is trying to get that thirst quenched.
Oh.
She's out here on the internet getting a little Photoshop happy, putting together that really, really strange image of Dorit and Mauricio together and implying that these two are in a full-fledged affair.
An affair to remember. No, I know, because I pictured it perfectly. Dana Wilkey, 2 bottles of Pinot in and photoshopping, maybe. She went to Pratt Institute and really went to work. And I'm kind of shocked. The main thing that shocked me, not that Dana Wilkey would insinuate that Mauricio and Dorit are having an affair, but that Dorit responded to it like kind of fast, because our Dorit, like, she's like candy. She flies above all the haters. But this time she dove right in and went on Instagram kind of dragging her, saying, if this is how you have to make your money, I'm sorry for you, but this is too far.
The one Housewives feud that I didn't know I needed was Dorit versus Dana. It's making me want Dana to come back on as a friend of, just so she could be like eviscerated by Dorit, maybe in person. Do you know what? I will give props to Dana because she is a thirsty girl. And if attention is what she was looking for, she certainly got it, because this story blew up all the Bravo blogs.
It took over everywhere. And I'm also not going to if I knew how to Photoshop, maybe I would put myself in a photo with Mauricio. He's a gorgeous man, but I would never want to piss off Kyle, because I don't want her to come for me, and I don't want any of them to attack me. But yeah, Dana is really back in the limelight in a more successful way than some other thirsty people have been lately, I would say.
Oh my God, I know. So the girls are really thirsting out here very hard, and that has moved from Beverly Hills all the way to New Jersey. We have a thirsty girl. You probably don't really know her name. Her name is Laura Jensen, but she is responsible.
When I first heard that, I was like, oh, am I like missing an appointment? Like, why do I feel like that's someone who would call me to say like, hey, it's Lauren Jensen, like, you're 2 weeks late for your like dental appointment? And I'm like, thanks, Laura. Like, when I'm like, oh, she's in the Bravo sphere now? What?
No, Laura Jensen definitely is giving major hygienist vibes, but she's not a hygienist. She's actually making things real dirty in the Garden State, because she brought up these crazy rumors from back in the day that she alleges Margaret started about Melissa cheating on Joe with this very hot man named Nick, who I guess is an actor who has been in things that I've never heard of. Anyways, this is what was discussed as they were filming the final scenes for the New Jersey season 13 finale. Things blew up. And that is the reason the Gorgas did not go to Teresa's wedding, is because Teresa is the one who brought up these rumors, because, you know, she'll take any chance she can to poke at their marriage. But the Gorgas have shut this down. They are fighting back. They are denying the rumors, and
they're podcasting about it, which is really the only way I think to defend your marriage is from podcasting.
Yes, there was a little aggression from certain people that could have been a little scary. There definitely were moments. There was plenty of reason for Joe and I to say it would be very strange, including everyone in that room, by the way, to look at Joe and I, to say like, yes, it would be very strange for you guys to just be sitting in the pews tomorrow, like wishing them well on their wedding day.
Melissa and Joe may be really mad, but I also think that they're probably super relieved. And as much pain as this might have caused them, I think that maybe it was the perfect excuse, and I've said this before, for Melissa to have to stop pretending that she actually likes Teresa. I'm thinking that maybe a table was flipped, or possibly
did you see Teresa in that football commercial? She's like, whoops. She's ready to.
She's capable. She's capable. Still throw down.
She is capable. But despite all that anger, insanity, craziness, the wedding still seems like a fun time, right? You talked to someone who went to the wedding, and it wasn't Lori, and it wasn't Dana Wilkey.
It definitely was not Dana or Lori. It was Cynthia Bailey. She was there, and obviously Cynthia became really good friends with Teresa when they filmed Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. She said that everyone had fun and everyone came in peace. She said there were a lot of housewives frenemies at the wedding that I didn't really realize until later, but Phaedra and Kenya, who did not get along back in the day on Atlanta, they got along. They really got along,
Wow.
Cynthia Bailey told me. And also Ayan and Phaedra, who were feuding on social media, they also were able to squash their beef. Kenya and Cynthia, who
I was
weren't
gonna
getting
say,
along.
because
Yeah.
they left Ultimate Girls Trip not well.
And she said that they were able to bond again at the wedding, that things were good. Cynthia kind of threw a curveball at me. When I asked about the situation, I just asked for her to share her thoughts in general about the Melissa versus Teresa. And she was like, I want to be clear with you. I gravitated more towards Teresa than I did Melissa after filming Girls Trip. And so she made it very clear that she is team Tree in all of this.
But that's what I'm kind of wondering. For everybody listening or watching, what would you hope to happen? Peace finally between these two, or just a full-on brawl with them actively like a guards down, becoming actual enemies full on for the next season?
Yeah, let us
I
know.
don't think I want that one.
Oh my God. Yeah. Well, I, as bad as this is, and as painful as this probably was for the Giudices and the Gorgas, I pray for a day when New Jersey resumes to its finest form, when Melissa is on her knees praying to Teresa.
Stop hurting! I want you to hurt me now!
I miss the days when Melissa would call on Jesus to fix things. I want to watch them play dirty for at least a few seasons.
Oh yeah.